अष्टोत्तर सदस्य श्रीमद भक्ति वेदांत नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज जी का भाई चरण कमलों में अनंत करोड़ साष्टांग दंडवत ज्ञापन करता हूँ। तत्पश्चात
After that, I would like to offer my hearty obeisances to the Lord Sri Nityalil Pravishtam Vishnu Pada Sutra Sadhistri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj and all the Vaishnava and all the Vaishnava people, mothers, brothers, sisters, those who are listening to this beautiful hari-katha, and all my beloved mothers. I offer my Dandavat pranams into the lotus feet of all the devotees here. After a lot of days, a lot of years ago, around 2014 and 15, I used to speak hari-katha at this same place. And today, I am remembering about the past times around 2014 and 15. And mostly I'm traveling around the world. I'm in foreign countries and I'm doing Vani Seva of my Gurudev. I'm traveling to different countries all the time to serve my Guru. And Radha Didi, she has given me an opportunity to give me this place to speak Hari-katha. I'll try to speak 7 days Hari-katha here. And recently, we coming from Brajmandal Parikrama in Vrindavan. After that, we did a Bhagavat-saptaha in Narela for 7 days, and then we did Bhagavat-saptaha in Gujarat. And after that, we are here. I am here in front of you all. It's a very beautiful and nice that we are sitting in the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna here, and very merciful Gurudevs. We are sitting in the shelter of our Gurudev, and we will try our best to listen to some Hari-katha here. Recently, Radha Didi explained very beautiful things recently. With everyone's encouragement and support, this Bhagavatam is going on for like 12 years. From 2011, or around 2011, it has been going on since then. And every year it's happening. And beautiful speakers, beautiful Vaishnavas keep coming here and saying Bhagavad Katha again and again on this place, and this is a very auspicious place. And I will only use 2 or 1 words and I will use my mouth. I want to purify my mouth with 1 and 2 words. Lord's story is transcendental. It's transcendental. And the story that we use in Kirtan in, it's known as material sound. There are 2 types of sound and sound vibrations explained by the gurus. The first is material sound, and the second one is transcendental sound or spiritual sound. The thing that we are about to listen here, it's part of transcendental sound. It's coming from transcendental world. It's not the story of this world. This is the story of the transcendental world.
इस जगत में कैसे आए,
How can
ये भी
we
आपकी
how can we
प्रश्न
explain
उठेगा।
transcendental stories in this material world? This is the question.
इसलिए हमारे आचार्य जो बात कहते हैं,
So our acharyas, they
जिस
say
जगत की कथा गोलोक वृंदावन की, वैकुंठ के गोलोक वृंदावन
that the
की
stories
कथा,
of Golok Vrindavan,
ये गुरु परंपरा के माध्यम से ही आए।
it is coming through the
अन्य
parampara or
प्राहो
dynasty of our gurus.
तत्तम हरिमेव परमं सर्वशक्ति रसाब्दे
I'll go
तद
with the
भिन्न
sloka.
संस्य प्रकृति कवलितानं तद विमुक्तं च भावात् भेदा भेद प्रकाशं सकलं पि हरे सागर चंद्रस्य अंश सच्चिदानंद गौर हरि
Sachinandan Gaur Hari
स्वयं राधा
himself,
कृष्ण मिलित तनु
he is
सच्चिदानंद गौर हरि,
absorbed in the moods of
ये
divine
हमें
Sri Radha and
संदेश
Sri
दिया।
Krishna. He is giving us a
जिस
message.
कथा यानी भागवत की कथा
The story of Bhagavat,
गुरु परंपरा के माध्यम से ही जगत में
it is
प्रकट
coming with the mercy of our Guru Parampara.
आगे जाकर के इस श्रीमद् भागवत की बहुत सुंदर सुंदर श्लोकों के द्वारा
We will listen to beautiful katha of Srimad Bhagavatam.
निगम कल्पतरु गलित फलन, इस श्लोक की हम कक्षा भी करेंगे।
I will explain all the shlokas in detail.
ये श्रीमद् भागवत कथा,
The Srimad Bhagavat Katha, this is
भगवत स्वरूप ही है,
the manifestation of the Lord Himself.
ये कथा नहीं,
This is not a normal book of stories.
ये क्या है, न साक्षात भगवत भगवान ही है,
This is like
एक
an
स्वयं
incarnation
भगवान
of the Lord.
वाक्मय मूर्ति के रूप में ही
He is manifested Himself in
हमें
form of
पास
this
प्रकट
scripture.
हुई।
He is coming in front of
ये
us this way.
शक्तिशाली कथा, अत्यंत ब्रजवती कथा कहा जाता है।
This is very
इस कथा को
confidential and
श्रवण
very
करने के
beautiful.
साथ ही साथ
When you will listen to
समस्त
this,
प्रकार
at the same time,
दुख कष्ट
all types of sorrows,
यानी त्रिताप, आध्यात्मिक, आदि दैविक
three types of
और आदि
causes of
भौतिक,
the sadness,
ये त्रिताप नष्ट होकर विनाश
Adi Devi Adi Bhautik,
विनाश
they all get destroyed when we listen to the Hari-katha.
सच्चिदानंद रूपाय
Sachidananda Rupaya.
विश्वोत्पत्त्यादि हेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्री कृष्णाय वयं नमः। जिस सच्चिदानंद स्वरूप भगवान
Lord has a very beautiful form, Sri Krishna, and we offer our heartly prayers to Him.
जगत की उत्पत्ति एवं
He
विनाश
is
की
creating,
हेतु तथा
maintaining and destroying this world,
आदि
and billions
दैविक
and billions of other
और
universe.
आदि
Yatmik Adi Devi Adi Bhautik.
भौतिक
Here He is.
सब प्रकार के ताप से नाश करने वाले।
He destroys all types of problems and all types of sufferings. Krishna.
आप लोग के प्रश्न भी उत्तर हो, प्रश्न भी आएगा।
All the stories will
जगत की
come one by
उत्पत्ति
one.
तो अच्छी है, विनाश क्यों?
Creation is the world is so beautiful. Why does it get
इसके
destroyed?
उत्तर
What is the answer to this
क्या हम
question?
देंगे?
How can I answer this question?
संसार में हम जन्म लेते हैं,
We take birth in this
किंतु
material
कोई
world.
मृत्यु चाहते हैं,
Does anyone want to die?
क्यों?
Why?
उत्पत्ति जहाँ पर है, विनाश की बात बता रहे हैं।
Where there is creation, there is destruction.
विनाश क्यों करते हैं भगवान?
Why does the Lord destroy everything?
मृत्यु शब्द क्यों रखा गया?
Why does the word death exist? This is a question.
उत्पत्ति, हम तो उत्पत्ति के बारे में सुनना चाहते हैं,
We want to listen about the creation.
जन्म के बारे में।
We want to listen about the birth.
मृत्यु क्यों रखा गया?
Why does everyone die?
भगवान लीलामय, लीला पुरुषोत्तम
Lord is always performing beautiful
अपनी अपनी
leelas.
सृष्टि आदि की ओर बढ़ाते हैं, जगत के आनंद देते हैं।
Just to increase the bliss in the hearts of the people. I will explain this with a very beautiful example.
एक राजा
One king,
दो व्यक्ति के बुलाया,
he called two people and
मेरा
he
20
said,
बीघा जमीन है, कितने बीघा?
I have
20 बीघा जमीन।
20 yards of land, like
इस
20, no
20
sorry,
बीघा जमीन के
20
दो
bigha means like around
सुंदर
a
बगीचा
lot of
बनाओ।
land. He's asking to make a king asked to make a beautiful garden in there,
बगीचा बनाया।
and both the people they divided the land and they started to make
5
garden.
साल के बाद
After 5 years,
राजा
the king
वो बगीचा को देखने के लिए आए।
came
बोले
to see
कैसे
the
बगीचा
garden,
बनाया?
and he saw how the garden is. The first
उसके
person,
बगीचा बहुत सुंदर था,
his garden was very beautiful,
अनेक प्रकार के जो है
and
वृक्ष
there were different types of
पेड़
trees.
लगे हुए
There were different types of trees in that garden,
और इतने सुंदर अनेक प्रकार के फूलों की पौधा भी लगा है।
and a very beautiful flower
माधवी मालती
plantation.
जैसा अनेक प्रकार
Madhvi,
की
Malti,
सुगंध
beautiful flowers, and the
इतने
garden was
सुंदर
smelling so
खुशबू आ
fragrant.
रहा था, मस्त
It was
टाइप।
smelling so nice.
कोयल कुहक रहे थे,
The bird cuckoo, but birds were
देखो
making very beautiful
मयूर
sound,
मयूरी जो है नृत्य कर रही थी,
and
तोते
peacocks
आदि
were
सुंदर
dancing,
कलरव आदि कर रहे
parrots,
थे। इतने
they were
सुंदर
dancing, making
वह
beautiful noises.
बगीचा था।
This was a very beautiful
फलों फूलों
garden,
में लदे हुए थे,
and there were
जहाँ
beautiful
पर
fruits also there,
मधुमक्खी
and bees.
सुंदर
They were making
छत्ता भी
honey.
बनाया है।
There
इतने
was like
सुंदर
beehives, a
अद्भुत
lot of
है।
beehives there,
और
and
इतने सुंदर रूप में वो वृक्ष आदि लगा, पौधे आदि लगा, एक
the
किसी
very
कोण से आप
beautiful
देखें,
trees and plants. If you
सब
look
कुछ
at the garden in
इतने
any
सुंदर था।
direction, you will see a lot of
राजा
greenery.
बहुत प्रसन्न
The
हुए,
king got very
वाह,
happy, and he said,
मैंने
"Wow,
इतने पैसे खर्च किया,
I
तुमको
spent a
दिया,
lot of money. I gave you so
तुमने
much
मुझे
money,
खुश कर दिया।
and you made me happy."
ताली तो बजाइए।
Clap, everyone.
राजा बहुत प्रसन्न हुए,
The king got
ऐसे
so happy
बगीचा।
by seeing that garden. He got so happy.
इसके पश्चात
After
राजा
that,
अपने परिषद को लेकर के, अपने लोगों के लेकर
king
के
with his
दूसरी
people,
जगह में गए,
he went to another garden
वो बगीचा को देखने के लिए।
to see the garden, to see the second
देखा तो
garden. He saw
बगीचा, पेड़ तो ही है,
there were a few trees,
फूलों की तो पौधे आदि तो लगा हुआ है,
and there were a few flower tree
किंतु
plants,
केवल जंगल जंगल जैसे दिख रहा
but it was looking like a forest.
है। अंदर घुस नहीं सकते कोई,
You could not enter inside.
कुछ नहीं।
Nothing was there.
राजा ने कहा,
The king said,
हे,
"Hey,
तुमको मैंने पैसा दिया बगीचा
I
बनाने के
gave you
लिए,
loads of money to make a beautiful
तुमने क्या
garden.
बनाया?
What did you make?
ये जंगल क्यों बनाया?
Why did you make a
मैं
forest?
जंगल बनाने के लिए पैसा नहीं
I
दिया।
didn't pay you to make a
मैं पैसा
forest.
दिया किस लिए?
I paid you to make a garden,
बगीचे बनाने।
make a very beautiful garden, but you made a forest."
बोले महाराज,
He said, "King,"
मैंने वही पौधा पेड़ सब कुछ लगाया,
he said, "I planted
किंतु
everything.
एक भी
I planted
उसके डाल
everything, but
शाखा को मैंने
all the
काटा ही
stem
नहीं।
I didn't cut.
वही पानी दिया, सब कुछ
I
दिया,
didn't cut. I
किंतु
did
देखो,
plantation properly.
वो
I didn't cut any of the stem or
शाखा
the
डाल को मैंने
plants.
काटा ही नहीं।
I didn't cut anything
इसलिए
from the
वो
plants."
बगीचा नहीं बनकर
So
क्या बन
that's
गया?
why this is not a garden. This became a forest because I
राजा
didn't.
बहुत रुष्ट हो गए।
The king got so angry. He said, "Idiot!
तुमको मैंने पैसा दिया
I gave you money to make a
और
garden,
बगीचा बनाने के लिए
and you
तुमने
made a
बनाया क्या?
forest."
जंगल बनाया। अच्छा, इसी के तात्पर्य क्या
What
है?
is the meaning of this story?
पहले वाला जो व्यक्ति
The
जो
first
बगीचा
person
बनाया,
who made the
देखो,
garden,
वो ठीक ठीक रूप में पौधा लगाया
he
और उसके
planted it,
डाल शाखा आदि को जो काटा,
and he cut the
ठीक ठीक रूप में
stems
लगाया।
on the beautifully
और
cut the stems.
दूसरी वाला कुछ
And
नहीं किया,
the
केवल
second person didn't cut
एक बार
them.
लगाया,
He just
पौधा
planted the
लगा
tree,
दी, पानी डाला,
he
खाद
offered
भी
water,
डाला,
and he
किंतु
put some fertilizers,
शाखा
and
प्रशाखा
done.
को काटा ही नहीं।
He didn't cut the stems.
तात्पर्य क्या है?
What is the meaning?
भगवान ऐसे एक सुंदर
God is so
पृथ्वी को
beautiful.
सजाया,
He created this beautiful world,
उसमें सुंदर सुंदर
and there are beautiful
पौधे आदि को भी लगाया,
plants here,
जैसे आप
flora
लोग
and
ऐसे
fauna
सुंदर
here.
पौधे लगे हुए हैं,
Like
खिले हुए हैं,
like you all are like a beautiful
जहाँ पर
plant.
भगवान की गुण कीर्तन हो रहे हैं।
You are
और
here to listen hari-katha. You are like very beautiful plants. You all are
और
blooming.
काटना क्या है? देखो, भगवान मृत्यु के लिए इसने सृष्टि किया,
God also created death.
जैसे जंगल में यदि हम डाल अथवा
Like-
शाखाओं के यदि नहीं काटे,
Like if you don't cut the stems and
जंगली
unwanted weed plants in the
तात्पर्य है,
forest,
भगवान
they become
मृत्यु
jungly.
शब्द इसलिए रखा गया,
The word destruction
विनाश
or death,
इसलिए रखा गया,
these words
अपने
exist
बगीचे
because
जैसे सुंदर हो।
so that the garden can be beautiful and unwanted things can be removed from there.
पुराने चले जाते हैं, नए नए आता है।
Old things
ये
go and new
पृथ्वी के
come.
नियम कहा जाता
This is the law of
है।
nature.
देखो, पुराने जितने भी पत्ता क्या हो जाता है,
All the old leaves, they dry and they fall down in the autumn season.
और फिर नई नई
and
सुंदर
then
हरी भरी
the new leaves
पत्ते
come
दिखाई देते
very
हैं।
green,
और फिर देखो वृक्ष देखने में कितने सुंदर
and those
होते
trees
हैं।
look really
उसी प्रकार
beautiful.
भगवान
And similarly, like that,
उत्पत्ति स्थिति और
God is
विनाश आदि करते
creating,
रहते हैं।
managing, and then destroying
सृष्टि स्थिति
the
प्रलय
world.
साधन शक्ति रेखा भगवान इसी प्रकार ही
This is how the Lord is processing everything and working and
मया
creating this
दक्षिण
world.
प्रकृति श्रोते सचराचरम हेतु अनन कौन्तेय जगत भी परिवर्तते श्रीमद् भगवद गीता
In Srimad Bhagavad
कृष्ण
Gita,
कहते हैं अर्जुन
Krishna himself is saying, Arjun,
मेरे अध्यक्षता से
under my
मेरे
guidance
आदेश से
and with my
ये
instructions,
जगत सब कुछ चल रहा है।
this world
देखो
is,
मेरे आदेश से सूर्य देवता पूर्व दिशा में उदित होते उठते और
with
मेरे
my instruction,
आदेश
everything is
से
happening in this
वो
world.
सूर्य देवता पश्चिम दिशा में
On my instruction, the sun rises from the east and sets in the west.
मेरे आदेश से जितने भी देव देवियां अपने अपने कार्य का भी करते
Everything
हैं।
is happening with my instruction. All the demigods and
हवा
demigoddesses,
चलती है,
they are working as per my desire.
बारिश होती है, समय पर सब कुछ चलते रहते हैं। कृषक खेती में खेत आदि करते हैं, फसल उगते हैं, क्योंकि
The
किसकी इच्छा
plantation
से?
is happening, the nature is
उनकी
growing, everything is
उनकी
growing
इच्छा
and
के
destroying
कुछ
with my
नहीं
instruction. Nothing happens
किसी
without the
की
desire of the
कामना
Lord.
उत्तम लीलाधारी भगवान उनकी लीला के बारे में कौन क्या बोल सकता है?
No one can explain the transcendental thoughts of Krishna. In Srimad Bhagavatam,
चलो सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद
Sukdev Goswami Pad,
परीक्षित महाराज को ही सुनाते
he told this to Parikshit Maharaj in the time.
अनेक विजय की कथा
There
अनेकों
are
राजाओं
beautiful
की कथा
kathas, beautiful
अनेकों
stories of the
की कथा
kings,
स्टोरी आदि के द्वारा
beautiful stories of
समझाती है
the divine
क्योंकि
couple.
संसार के जीव
Sukdev Goswami Maharaj explained
माया
that
में मोहित होकर के रहते
because people in this material world,
हैं।
they are
भोग
attracted
विलास
to
में डूबे
Maya.
रहते हैं।
They are trapped in
इस
enjoying their
भगवान
senses.
क्या है, उसके बारे में बता ही
They
नहीं।
don't know who is God, what is God.
देखो कितने लोगों की पता है
How many
कि
of you
भगवान
know?
है।
How many people know that God
आज
exists?
कहीं भी जाए
Even if you go
लोग प्रश्न
somewhere,
करते हैं,
they ask,
तुम लोग भगवान के भजन करते हो किसी सबको देखा
you are doing the bhajan of the Lord. Have you seen the Lord?
कहाँ रहते हैं और क्या
Where
करते
does
हैं?
the Lord live? What does the God
एक
do?
बार अकबर बादशाह
Tell us.
अपने मंत्री
Once there was a
पूछने लगे
minister
बीरबल के पूछे बीरबल
and Akbar, he asked
ये
Birbal,
बताओ,
he asked,
भगवान कहाँ रहते हैं
where does the God live?
क्या करते हैं
What does he do?
हैं? किसने देखा उनको?
Who has seen God?
प्रश्न बताओ,
There's a question coming.
कहाँ रहते हैं? आज नास्तिक समाज
The world is full of atheists.
केवल तुम लोग
They keep
हरे
asking
कृष्ण,
question.
बोलते
They're
हो,
saying you're chanting
हमारी
the name of
नींद,
Hare Krishna, and you're destroying our sleep and wasting our
अपने तो
time.
सोते नहीं हो और दूसरे के भी
You don't sleep and you don't let others sleep.
हैं?
And they also
अरे
you don't
भगवान
live
कहाँ
and you
देखा?
don't let
किसने
others
देखा?
live.
जोर जोर से चिल्ला करके क्यों कीर्तन करते हो?
Why are you doing kirtan and making so much noise?
लोगों के ऐसे ऐसे
Atheist people ask this.
आपके अनुभव है, आपकी
This is
शहर
your
में, नगर में,
experience.
गली में,
In
घर
your
में भी,
locality, in your house, you can check.
और क्या होगा?
What more shall I say?
इसी कहा जाता है
This is known as atheist people.
लोगों की किंतु शास्त्र बोलते नहीं
But scriptures say
भगवान
no.
स्वतंत्र है
God exists in every particle of this universe. Where does the God doesn't exist?
घी कहाँ है दूध में है कि नहीं
Where is ghee? Ghee
आपने
comes
देखा
from
घी?
milk or not? Have you seen
तो
ghee
घी
in
देखने
milk?
के लिए क्या करना पड़ता
What do you
है
have to do to see ghee in milk?
दूध लाना पड़ेगा
You have to bring milk and then process it in the right way.
हैं? और उसके
You have to
गर्म
get a
करना
beautiful
पड़ता है।
milk
फिर उसकी
and you
जम
heat
लेकर
it
के जमाना पड़ता है,
and you
घी
have to
बनाना
make
पड़ता है।
curd
फिर
from
उसकी
it, and from
मक्खन
curd
मक्खन,
you have to
हैं? और फिर उससे मक्खन आएगा और
and
मक्खन
then you
से
have to
फिर
churn it, and then you
उससे
make butter, and from butter you heat it and you get
वही उसी
ghee.
प्रकार
Exactly
भगवान को
like
देखने
that,
के लिए
to see
साधन भजन
God,
करना पड़ेगा।
you have to do bhajan and sadhan.
साधु के पास जाना पड़ेगा
You
साधु
have to
से
go to pure devotees
कथा
of the
सुनना
Lord. You have
पड़ेगा।
to listen hari-katha.
भगवान किसी के नकर नहीं है।
Lord isn't a servant of
खुदा या
anyone.
राजा,
He's saying, come.
ऐसे नहीं,
No, this is not.
उसके
This
दर्शन
doesn't work
करने
this
के लिए
way.
ध्रुव
Darshan of the Lord,
ध्रुव जी
Dhruv
प्रहलाद
Maharaj,
आदि
Prahlad,
बड़े बड़े भक्त लोग कितने कठोर
they did perform a lot of hard
त्याग,
austerities and renunciation.
तब भगवान उनको
And then
दर्शन,
Lord gave them this darshan.
इसलिए भगवान
That's why we're explaining. Lord
ये
exists in every
दर्शन
particle.
कैसे होते
But to see the Lord,
आगे जाकर के नारद जी
there's
के
a
चरित्र भी
process.
कथा में श्रवण
We
कराएंगे।
will also listen about the
नारद जी
biography
सही
of Narad
कहने लगे,
Rishi. Narad
कैसे
Rishi
मुझे
said himself
भगवान
that how the Lord gave
नारद
him
व्यास
darshan.
संवाद,
It's Narad Vyas and was the conversation between Narad and Vyas.
आप लोग केवल 7 दिन
So I request
धैर्य
everyone,
धारण करके
just be patient
बैठे, बस
and sit here for 7
इस
days.
प्रार्थना करें।
That's all our request to everyone here.
आइए कथा में
Now let's move forward.
ये श्रीमद् भागवत
Srimad Bhagavat.
साक्षात भगवत स्वरूप ही है कि
This
ग्रंथ
is
नहीं है,
this is not a
हम
book,
किताब के रूप में
not a
देख रहे हैं,
scripture. We are looking
किंतु
at like it's a
वास्तव
book
में
into the
ये
table,
किताब नहीं,
but this is not a book.
साक्षात
This is an
भगवत
incarnation of the
स्वरूप ही
Lord.
है।
This is an incarnation of Krishna.
कितने सुंदर स्वयं भगवान
It's very
जीवों के
beautiful.
कल्याण के
Krishna
लिए
has manifested himself in
ये
form of this
साक्षात
scripture,
ग्रंथ यानी
just
भागवत
so
के
people
ऊपर
in this
निर्भर करते
material
हैं।
world can get
देखो
delivered
दो
from this
भागवत
material world.
हैं,
There
एक
are two
है
Bhagavat. One
ग्रंथ भागवत
is Granth
और एक
Bhagavat,
है
and second is Bhakta Bhagavat. So one is like related to
ग्रंथ
devotees,
भागवत
and one is
केवल
related to the
अध्ययन
scriptural
करने से
books.
पढ़ने से हम समझ नहीं पाएंगे।
When you read the books, you won't understand
इसलिए हमारे
properly.
आचार्य बात
So
कहते
that's
हैं,
why our gurus say
भागवत पढ़ो किसके
that
साथ,
how you should read scriptures, how you should read Bhagavat.
जहाँ
You should
भागवत
study
पढ़ो
it under the guidance of a pure devotee of the Lord Vaishnava.
वैष्णव जो है शुद्ध भक्त,
Vaishnava, pure devotees of the Lord, only they can show you the right way. Only they can explain what's written. Only they can make you understand what the transcendental stories are.
पुराण में भी कहा गया
In Padma Purana it is
ये श्रीमद्
explained.
भागवत कितने स्कंद है इसमें?
How many cantos are there? There are 12.
कोई कर रहा है 18, कोई
Some
कर
is
रहा
saying
है
18, some is saying 16, some is saying 14, some is saying 12,
कितना 18
something
स्कंद
like.
कितने वो
Are
किसके
there?
बल बताए?
Okay, 18. Lift up your hand. How do you think? How many are there? Lift up your hand.
18
18. So people with their hands up, they think 18. People with 18 in Bhagavad.
गीता में 18 अध्याय
There's 18 chapters in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, but I'm asking about Bhagavad.
और श्रीमद् भागवत
In
भागवत के
Bhagavad,
कितने
there are 12 cantos.
ज्यादा स्कंद तो श्रीमद् भागवत
12 cantos of Srimad Bhagavatam.
कंफ्यूज हो जाता है
So sometimes people get confused between these two things. And they're like 18 or 12.
ये 12 स्कंद
In
12
Dwadash
स्कंद
Kadam,
श्रीमद्
it's the 12 cantos in
श्रीमद्
Srimad
भागवत
Bhagavatam.
साक्षात भगवान की
Srimad
एक-एक
Bhagavatam,
अंग की
it is explaining like a
स्वरूप कहा गया।
it is known as a manifestation of Lord's body.
पैर
Like we have head, we have hands, we have legs,
उसी
we
प्रकार
have limbs in our
ये
body.
श्रीमद् भागवत
Exactly like that. This Srimad Bhagavatam
भगवान की है।
is considered to be manifestation of the Lord's body parts.
पद्म पुराण में स्पष्टीकरण कर रहे हैं।
In
प्रमाण
Padma
दे रहे
Puran,
हैं।
this is proven.
पादौ जदियो प्रथम द्वितीयो तृतीयतोर्जयि क्वथितौ चतुर्भुवि नाभिस्तथा पञ्च एव षष्ठम् भुजान्तरं दुर्जुगलं तथान्नु कण्ठस्तु राजनममौ जदियमुखारविन्दं दशम प्रफुल्लम् एकादशो यस्य ललाटपट्टं शिरोपितु द्वादश एव भाति तमादिदेवं करुणामितानं समानवर्णं सुवितावतारम् अपार संसार समुद्र सेतुं भजामहे भागवत स्वरूपम् भजामहे भागवत स्वरूपम् पद्म पुराण
In Padma Puran, it is explained.
भाई देखो जो कुछ हम कहते हैं
See, whatever we are doing, whatever we are saying, we should take reference from the scriptures. We should not speak anything randomly.
पद्म पुराण में स्पष्टीकरण कर
In Padam Puran it is explained.
12th canto श्रीमद् भागवतम,
The 12th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam.
ये द्वादश स्कंद श्रीमद् भागवतम,
The 12th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam
भगवान की
is a form of Lord. It is considered to be limbs of the Lord.
प्रथम और द्वितीय स्कंद श्रीमद् भागवतम,
The first and second canto,
कृष्ण की
it is known as
क्या बताया?
Krishna's two
पैर।
legs of the
हमारे
Krishna.
कितने पैर हैं? आपके
How
कितने
many
पैर
legs
हैं?
do we have?
पशु के
Two.
कितना है?
How many legs do animals have? They have 4 legs.
देखो
This is the
भगवान
difference.
अच्छा
Lord,
मनुष्य की भांति लीला करते हैं ना,
Lord does
इसलिए भगवान के कितने पैर
leelas in
हैं?
form of human. So how many legs does Krishna have? 2.
वैरंदन श्याम सुंदर,
And then Sham Sundar.
दिभुज मुरलीधारी, चित्रपंतरी दिभुज मुरलीधारी, दो हाथ में।
They
फिर
have 2
प्रथम
hands,
स्कंद
2
और
legs.
द्वितीय स्कंद
And first and second canto, they're considered to be the
चरण बताए।
lotus feet of the Lord.
तृतीय स्कंद
And
और
third
चतुर्थ
and fourth
चतुर्थ
canto.
स्कंद, 3 और 4 स्कंद
Third and fourth canto
साक्षात
is
भगवान के ये
believed to be as the thighs of the Lord.
है गुरुदेश। पंचम स्कंद श्रीमद् भागवतम,
And the fifth canto,
भगवान के जय नाभि कमल का
and
क्या
it is
बताया?
considered to be this
हैं? षष्ठ और सप्तम
navel
स्कंद
and stomach.
श्रीमद् भागवतम,
And sixth and seventh canto,
ये दो
it's considered to be 2 shoulders of the Lord.
अष्टम स्कंद श्रीमद्
And eighth
भागवतम
canto,
भगवान के वक्षस्थल मनाए हैं।
it is under the chest of the Lord.
और नवम स्कंद
And ninth canto
श्रीमद् भागवतम भगवान के कंठ भी।
is known as the neck of the Lord.
और दसम स्कंद
And the
श्रीमद्
10th
भागवतम
canto,
बहुत सुंदर मंजू हास्य चित्त अत्यंत जे मधुर मनोरम उनकी मुख कमल का
it is known as the face of the Lord, which is very beautiful and looks like a lotus flower. That's the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam.
एकादश स्कंद
And 11th
11th स्कंद
canto,
श्रीमद् भागवतम भगवान के ललाट देश का
it is known as the forehead of the Lord.
और
And 12th canto
द्वादश स्कंद 12th canto श्रीमद् भागवतम भगवान की
is known as the head of the Lord.
हो गया।
So I've covered all the 12 cantos and the body parts of the body.
ग्रंथ के रूप में
They're beautiful. We're looking like this is a book in front of us. But in Padma Puran, no.
साक्षात
It is the manifestation of the Lord. The Lord is present here with us right now, right at this second.
ऐसे सुंदर स्वयं भगवान
Lord is very beautiful. Just to help and assist people to get delivered from this material world, He has manifested Himself in form of Srimad Bhagavatam.
स्वयं कृष्ण
Krishna Himself in
वृंदावन
Gokarna,
की लीला और इसके
He did the Leelas of Vrindavan, and after that He did Leela of Mathura,
जारी का लीला आदि
and after that He did the Leela of
ध्वंस
Dwarka,
की ध्वंस आदि करा करके
and then He did the Musa Leela and everything ended,
एकांत में
and then He transcendental world, and He was sitting alone,
और वहां पर
and at
अपने
the same
प्रिय
time
सखा
with His
उद्धव के बहुत सुंदर
dear friend, He was sitting with Uddhav in
इसका
Dwarka,
है उद्धव
and that is known as
संवाद
Uddhav Samvad, the conversation between Krishna and Uddhav. He gave a lot of knowledge to Uddhav. In 11th canto it is explained.
और इसके पश्चात स्वयं भगवान
And after that,
अपने
Krishna
परिवारों के
himself,
साथ
with his eternal associates,
गुरु वृंदावन
he
धाम में
ascended from this world, he departed from this material world and entered to the transcendental world of Golok
अपने नित्य
Vrindavan.
धाम में चले गए
And when Krishna went to transcendental Golok Vrindavan, and from that day,
प्रारंभ
Kali Yuga started.
अभी कौन सा युग चल रहे हैं
What is the age? It's the age of Kali. Kali Yuga is going right now. I forget sometimes.
कली
So
क्या
Kali
है
Yuga, what is Kali? What does the word Kali means?
हैं?
She said Kali is a form of Lord which is manifest in this world. Gurudev is asking, when will it come?
इस कली में कली नहीं आए
In this Kali Yuga, Kali will not come. Do not ask a lot of questions about this, but
जानना चाहते हैं
if you want to know more,
बाद में मैं बताऊं
then meet me after hari-katha and I will explain
कली
you.
अवतार
Kalki avatar The incarnation Kalki will not come in this Kali Yuga. This is the truth. People are
जिस कल में
believing
स्वयं
wrong things.
चैतन्य महाप्रभु
In this Kali Yuga, Chaitanya
स्वयं कृष्ण
Mahaprabhu,
ही गौरांग
Krishna,
रूप में आए
he already came in the form of
और उस
Gauranga.
कली ने
In that Kali Yuga,
कल की अवतार नहीं आए
Kalki
क्यों
avatar will not
जिस
come
समय
because
उसी समय जो है समस्त अवतार उसमें प्रकट हो
there's all the incarnations appeared in Chaitanya
इस कली को
Mahaprabhu.
कहा जाता है क्या
So that's why this Kali
क्या
is known as
धन्य कली क्या कली कहा गया धन्य कली
it's known as Dhanya Kali, like nice Dhanya Kali
बहुत
Yuga.
गंभीर गंभीर की
Because
बात है
this is
बात
a
है
very confidential
साधारण
and
लोगों के
deep thing.
विचार पंडितों के
A lot
विचार
of people, normal
ये
people, won't
सप्त त्रेता द्वापर कली कली युग में कली की अवतार है
they think
ये
that
भी
Kalki
विचार के
incarnation will
विचार
come in Kali Yuga, but it's not true.
किंतु देखो अभी हम जिस कथा प्रसंग बताते
The katha that we are doing
जब
right
स्वयं
now,
भगवान कृष्ण
Lord Krishna,
है,
when he
तापर
descended,
के अंत में
when he left
और
this material world and he
स्वधाम
went
पधार
to
गए
the transcendental
उस
world,
समय से ही कली
from
युग
that time
प्रारंभ हो
Kali
गया
Yuga
अभी
started.
कली की आयु कितनी है
What is the age? How many years have passed by?
नहीं अभी आयु कितनी है
How many years have passed by?
अभी तो करीब करीब
Around 5,000 years.
5,000 साल
Around 5,000 years have passed by.
लेकिन कली की आयु कितना है
What is the age and
4
how
लाख
much Kali Yuga is going
30
to
हजार
last?
इसमें समझ लो
4,32,000
और फिर
years
हमें भी
the Kali Yuga will last.
कष्टों
And until then,
भोगना पड़ेगा
till then we will all
इन्हें
have to
कली किसको
suffer.
कहते हैं
What is the meaning of Kali?
कलह लाती थी कली क्या बोला कली के शब्द अर्थ क्या कलह विवाद
Kali means argument,
कुछ नहीं
fight, nothing else.
विदाउट रीजन खमा
Without reason,
एक दूसरे के
causeless,
साथ
people are fighting,
झगड़ा करते
people are arguing with each other, abusing each other.
यही कली है
This is the meaning of the word
गुरुदेव
Kali.
एक पखंड सुनाया
Gurudev used to say a very beautiful thing based on a true story.
श्री गुरुदेव तुलसी भक्त विधान सुलभ नारायण
Rani Goswami Maharaj,
विराजमान है
he's sitting here with us.
राजस्थान के दो भाई
So there were two brothers from Rajasthan. They were
Jamaj.
twin brothers.
जमज भाई ट्विंस
They were twin brothers.
दोनों ही जो है
Both of them.
मिलिट्री में सर्विस करते
They used to work in
और
military.
गर्मी के समय दोनों भाई
And
छुट्टी में
during summer,
अपने घर जाने लगे
they were going
पहले
to their
राजस्थान
home
थोड़ा
for their
रेगिस्तान
vacation.
जैसे, बारिश कम
Like Rajasthan, the rain is less there. So they were
दोनों
walking.
भाई थोड़ा थक गए
Both the brothers, they
पानी के लिए
they
थोड़ा
felt
इधर-उधर
tired.
ढूंढे।
They were looking for
देखो,
water here and there.
एक जगह आगे जाकर के देखा
And he saw
एक लड़की जो है रो रही
that
है
one woman was crying.
बड़े भाई जो
The big brother, the big brother, and they said, "Who are you?" And the woman
मैं यहाँ
said,
पर
girl
आया था
said,
पानी भरने के लिए, लेकिन पानी नहीं
"I
है।
came to fill water here, but the water, I cannot find water."
तो देखने में बहुत सुंदरी थी
So she was very beautiful.
और वो कहने लगी
And
देखो
she said,
तुम्हारे साथ मैं शादी करना
Like, I want to marry you. She
बड़े
said,
भाई
I want to
बोले,
marry
"ठीक
you.
है,
The big brother said, okay,
तुमको मैं स्वीकार कर लिए पत्नी के रूप
I can accept you as my wife, no problem.
तो अभी तीनों जो है कुछ आगे चलने लगे
And all three, they were walking now.
और
The big brother, small brother, and the wife of the big brother. They all
कुछ
were
जाने के
walking.
बाद
And after
वो
some
कहने
time,
लगी
she
कि
said,
देखो मुझे प्यास लगी है।
I'm water, I'm thirsty.
जाने।
I cannot walk more. Please bring some water for
बड़े
me.
भाई ने कहा कि छोटे भाई को बोले देखो
Big
ये तुम्हारी
brother,
भाभी है।
he said,
मैंने इनको वचन दिया शादी की।
this,
ये तुम्हारे
so
भाई।
my wife is like your mother, so you're like my
यहाँ पर
smaller brother.
मैं
So,
पानी कहाँ पर देकर था?
so go and
कहीं कुएं
stay
मिल
with
जाए,
her.
पानी मिल
You
जाए।
stay with her, and I will go and search for water.
बड़े भाई चले गए।
So big brother went away
वो
in search
देखो
of
वो
water,
सुंदरी
and that beautiful lady,
छोटे भाई के बोले देख एक
she
काम
said
कर।
to small brother, she said, do one
जल्दी
thing.
जल्दी हम दोनों यहीं से भाग चलते हैं।
Let's let's
नहीं,
run
नहीं।
away. Let's run away together.
आपने वचन दिया
So she said, I've given promise
मेरे बड़े भाई के साथ शादी करने के लिए
to
आप मेरे
marry
भाई
my elder brother. You like
आप
my
मेरे
mother.
माँ जैसे
You like my mother, Bhabhi.
हैं? आपके साथ कैसे नहीं जा सकता?
I cannot run away with you.
सुनना नहीं चाहती हो चाहते हो सुन
So the wife,
मजाक सिखाती है
she said, you don't listen to me. I will give you
उन्होंने
punishment.
क्या कि अपने कपड़ों के कपड़े के जो है अपने
And
आप
what she did,
फाड़ लिया
she torn her clothes
और नाखून
herself,
के द्वारा शरीर में जहाँ था अपने
and she made some mark and bruises on her body with her own nails. And
और थोड़ी दूर जाकर बैठी
she went and away from him and started crying.
बड़े भाई
The elder brother, he came back
पानी तो
after
कहीं
some
तो
time.
मिला नहीं थी,
He
कहाँ
couldn't find water
रेगिस्तान है,
in desert. It's hard to find water.
डेजर्ट है, कहाँ पानी मिले?
So it's
लौट
very
करके
hard to find
आए
water in desert. She
और
came
देखा
back
गया वो
and
सुंदरी रो
he
रही,
saw that the
बोले क्या हुई?
beautiful girl was
वो
crying.
कहने लगी देखो
So what happened?
आप
She
मुझे
said,
छोड़ करके गए
see, you left
और
me with
तुम्हारी
your
बड़ी
small
भाई के छोटा
brother.
भाई बोले मेरे साथ चलो,
Your small brother asked me to
मैं जाना
come.
नहीं
I
चाहती
didn't
हूँ
want to go
और
with
देखो
him.
मेरे कपड़ा फाड़ दिया
And he
और
torn my
मेरे शरीर
clothes,
में
he abused me, and he tried to touch
कैसे
me.
कैसे कर दांत
She said, look my
मुझे
body.
मारा पे।
He beat
बस
me.
देखो इतने सुनते ही
And the elder brother,
बड़े भाई
he heard this.
गुस्सा आ गया,
And elder brother, he
दोनों
got
से
so
मिलिट्री
angry.
है ना, मिलिट्री में काम
They both work at
क्षत्रिय है,
military, so they both are like
बस
good
कोई
and
भी धारण
powerful.
नहीं किया,
He
तलवार
didn't think.
उठाया
He took out his sword
और छोटे भाई को
and he
मार दिया।
killed his
और
brother.
मुझे उसी समय छोटे भाई भी वो
And at
तलवार
that time,
ऐसे
small
उठाया,
brother, he also
दोनों
brought his
की
sword.
गर्दन एक ही साथ
And
में
at the same time, both the
आगे चलने लगे,
beautiful girl, she
आगे
started
चलने
to
लगी,
smile.
देखा क्या
She went
एक
further
व्यक्ति पेड़ पर चढ़े हुए थे, कोई
and she
काम
saw one
कुछ
person was climbed at
और
the
देखते
tree.
देखते और वही स्त्री क्या की एक सांप के रूप धारण कर,
She took the form of a snake.
देखो क्या की किसके रूप, सांप,
She took the
और
form of a
पेड़ पर ऐसे
snake
चढ़ने लगी
and she
और वो
started to
व्यक्ति
climb on the
पेड़ पर
tree.
चढ़
And the person who was on the
और
tree,
देखे तो सांप आगे आगे
he saw a snake is coming and it will
और
bite
घास के
me.
ऊपर से नीचे गिरा, उसके भी
And he
प्राण
saw the snake, he fell
और
from the
नाम
tree and he
ज्ञान
died.
रहा। फिर वो
Then
फिर
that snake,
बिल्ली के रूप धारण कर,
he took a form of a
बिल्ली के
cat.
धारण रूप करके
When she took a form of a cat, she walked further.
और ये निकट में एक कुछ दुकान में जो है, तेल में जो वो
And there was a shop nearby.
पकौड़ा आदि,
They were cooking something in oil, pakoras, and a lot of people were sitting. There was samosa. Samosa is like samasya.
समोसा नहीं
Samasya, it means a problem in Hindi. So
पहले समोसा आदि खाने के
the
लिए
Gurudev is comparing samosa to a
और
problem.
देखो ठीक उसी समय एक चूहा
And at the same time,
सामने आई,
a
वो
rat
बिल्ली
came,
क्या की चूहा के
and that cat,
और आक्रमण किया और
she
चूहे
attacked the
जाकर
rat,
के पास छलांग लगी,
and that
गर्म
rat,
तेल में जाकर के
he
गिरी, और गिरने के
went
साथ
into the
ही
hot
साथ
oil,
गर्म तेल सारी तरफ से
and
छिटक
all
गए
the
और
hot
सेक
oil,
करके सारी
it's
तरफ
got spread
आग
over,
लग
over
गई।
everywhere,
बिहार
and
बिहार
everywhere the fire
और
burned,
सामने
everything
जितने लोग
got
बैठे
burned.
थे, सब एक साथ में ही
All the people who were sitting, they all got burned and they all died.
एक संत महात्मा
So one Sant Mahatma, he was going, he was passing
उन्होंने
by.
ये सारे दृश्य के देखा
He saw all
और तब
this
उनके पूछे, बोले,
and he
"आप कौन
asked,
हो?"
he said, who are you?
एक स्त्री होकर स्त्री के रूप में धारण करके
First you
दो
had a
भाई
form
को
of a
मार डाला।
woman, you killed two brothers, then you took
फिर
form of a
उसी
snake,
सांप के रूप धारण करके एक व्यक्ति को भी
and you
मार
killed the
डाला।
person who
और
was on the
तीसरी बिल्ली
tree,
के रूप धारण
and
करके
third you took form of a cat,
इतने लोग
and you
मार
killed
डाले।
lots of people.
बोले, आप कौन हो?
Who are you?
तब वो कहने लगी, देखो
And she said,
मैं हूँ कली।
I am
क्या
Kali.
है?
She said, I am Kali.
हम लाती थी कली। इस संसार में उसी प्रकार है।
This material world is exactly like this.
कितने सुख शांति घर में रहता है।
How much peace do you have in your house?
कब कली आ जाए कौन जाने।
But who never
देखो, हर
know
घर
when
में
Kali will
चलता
come.
रहता है।
Kali enters every house. Fights are going on in every household.
Without reason, कोई कारण
Without
नहीं है।
reason, everyone is fighting at their house.
भाइयों भाइयों में,
Between brothers, the fight is happening. Between the siblings,
पति पत्नी में।
between husband and wife, between children and
इस
parents.
कली की इस युग के नाम क्या बताया मैंने?
So that's why this age is known as the age of Kali, Kali Yuga.
इस कली युग में की शांति नहीं है।
There is no peace in this
वेदों में
yuga.
क्या लिखा गया? अंतिम
In Vedas it is
श्लोक क्या है?
written. What is the last
ओम
sloka?
शांति, ओम शांति,
ओम शांति, ओम शांति,
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 शांति, शांति, शांति, किंतु शांति कहाँ?
There's no peace at all.
है? किसी
Does
घर में
peace
शांति
exist?
है? आप बताओ।
Do you any peace exist in any of her? Do you have peace in your
किसी मन में
hearts?
शांति है? हाथ में
Who has peace in their heart and mind?
एक भी नहीं
Lift
उठा
up your
है।
hand.
हल्का तो उठा।
No one is picking the hands up. Lift a little bit, please. No one is peaceful in this world.
शांति के जल हम छिटकते नहीं हैं।
We don't throw the water of peace. I'll tell you the truth, everyone.
के बाद
So when there's fire sacrifice,
हवन के बाद हम क्या करते हैं?
what do we do after fire
शांति
sacrifice?
जल
We throw out the holy water on everyone.
शांति शांति
Like shanti, shanti,
कोई लोग
shanti.
लेना नहीं चाहते,
Some
तो
people
क्या
don't want to
कपड़ा
take
ढक
it.
देते मंत्र।
They put some cloth on their head. They don't want to accept it.
तो कहाँ जाएंगे?
So where will it go?
अरे शांति जल, शांति की जल, शांति जल ग्रहण करो।
This is the peace water, kind of water bringing peace. You should accept it. But there is no peace at
इस
all.
कलयुग में शांति हम कैसे मिले?
In Kali Yuga, how can we find peace?
जैसे महापुरुष इस शास्त्र में क्या बोलते हैं?
So Mahaprabhu is saying in scriptures, holy names is the only way.
कलु नास्तेव 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 गतिरन्यथा। इस कलयुग में जीने की शांति
In this Kali Yuga, only way to find peace.
क्या चाहिए?
What do you need?
क्या चाहिए भाई?
What do you want? You want peace? To get peace, chanting holy names is the only way.
हरे कृष्ण
Chant after me.
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हम यही करना चाहते हैं।
That's all I'm trying to say. In this age of Kali, the only way to attain peace, only way to become peaceful is Harinam, chanting holy names. You have to listen to hari-katha. When you listen to hari-katha, you will get taste in holy names. The more and more you listen to hari-katha, the more and more you will get interest and taste in the holy names. I'm not saying Srimad Bhagavatam, the scriptures are proving this. I'm not saying anything. If we don't listen to Katha properly, then it won't enter our heart, and lust, anger, things like that, they were in, they were criticizing other people. These things exist in our heart, like betraying, cheating, propensity, behaving bad. It will not go away. So scriptures are giving example and proving this everywhere. This hari-katha is a form of Lord Himself. I told you before starting that this Bhagavad-katha is an incarnation of the Lord Himself. So this Kali Yuga, He is coming in form of Bhagavad. This is the form of Lord Himself. He's sitting here with us. If we listen to this properly, then if we don't listen to this properly, then how can we be delivered from this material world? So what does listening mean? If you're listening properly, then Lord is entering to your ears, and the Lord is going towards your heart, and then He resides there in your heart. Right now there is no Lord in your heart. You have to clean the place first. You have to clean your heart first. Like anger, lust, cheating, propensity, they all are duplicity. They are all sitting in our hearts. We have to take that out. Who sits in the temple? Lord sits in the temple. To make Lord sit in the temple, we have to clean it, we have to decorate it. Our hearts is like a temple. To bring Govinda here, we have to clean it. Give a clap, a round of applause. You all are sitting here because everything is clean and decorated. If there's a lot of garbage here, will you sit? I'll tell everyone. I'll tell you. Who sits in dust? Who sits in garbage? I will not sit there. You also will not sit there. Will you? You tell me, will you sit there? If there's a lot of dust, mud, garbage, and you have wearing expensive clothes, so will you sit here? Will you sit at such a dirty place? What will you do? You have to clean it first. But Lord, what does He do?
उस कथा के माध्यम से
So in form of hari-katha,
आपके हृदय में मेरे हृदय में प्रवेश कर जाता
he
है।
enters the heart
और
of
हमारे
my heart
हृदय में
and
आप
in
सबके
your
हृदय
heart.
निर्मल है, मैं अपने लिए कह रहा हूँ,
Your
मेरे
hearts are
हृदय में
soft.
इतने
I'm talking
मैला
about
पड़ा हुआ
me.
है,
My
भगवान
heart
के
is
हृदय
so
में
dirty.
आकर के
Gurudev
मेरे
is
हृदय
saying,
को
my heart
केवल
is so dirty. I pray him,
साफ कर
he
दे।
come into my heart and he
झाड़ू
cleans
से
it. He uses a broomstick and all the
सही
cleaning
भगवान
utensils.
करें,
Lord is
हम
saying
भी
himself.
करें।
I'm not saying anything.
जैसे एक मित्र
Like one friend,
दूसरे मित्र के घर में जाए
he goes to stay his friend's
और
house
उनके चेयर पड़ा हुआ है
and there's a chair
और मानो चेयर में कुछ धूल पड़ा हुआ है। वो मित्र कभी नहीं कहते हैं
and the
कि
chair is
मित्र
dirty.
उस चेयर
And
के
the
सामने
friend doesn't
हाथ बढ़ा
say,
दो, मैं बैठूं।
clean
वो
the
मित्र क्या
chair.
करते हैं?
I will sit.
सहन नहीं
What
क्या
does the
करते
friend do? They clean the chair
अपने
themselves and then they
जेब से
sit. They take out a handkerchief from their pockets
रुमाल लगा करके अपने ही साफ
and
करके
then they clean the chair themselves and then they sit.
भगवान ऐसे
So
परमात्मा
Lord is also like this. Give a round of applause. Lord is so merciful.
भगवान ऐसे करुणामय है।
Lord is so
हम तो
merciful.
दूसरे के आदेश देते हैं ये
We give instruction, we get clean, then I'll
किंतु
sit.
भगवान इसमें
But
कहते
Lord,
हैं सिन्नतां
say
सत्या
no.
कृष्ण पुण्य श्रवण कीर्तन जबने बिंदु सुहित सताम सुहित मान मित्र साधु के मित्र है ये। और जो कथा सुनते हैं वो
People who
मित्र
listen
मेरे
to
मित्र हैं।
Hari-katha,
भगवान
they
कहते
are
हैं
friends.
जो सुनते हैं
Krishna said, those who
वो
are
मेरे
listening to
मित्र
Hari-katha,
हैं।
they all are my friend's friend. And friends
और
of friend.
स्वयं भगवान के
So
लिए
that's
ध्यान
why
देकर स्वयं
Lord
ध्यान
comes
देकर
and He's Himself
बैठ जाते हैं।
mopping
और
and cleaning the
वृंदावन
place.
बिहारी
And then He sits in your
वाराणसी
heart.
इसलिए कथा श्रवण
So listening to
ये
Hari-katha,
महत्व सबसे
this is the topmost
जितने
thing.
हम भागवत कथा हम जितने
The
श्रवण
more and
करेंगे
more we listen,
उतना ही
the
हमारे
more and
हृदय
more
निर्मल
taste
होगा।
and interest will come towards chanting holy names, and more our heart will become soft.
हृदय पवित्र हो
Our heart
और
should be
निर्मल
soft.
हृदय में भगवान बैठे
And only in a soft heart Lord resides.
हमारे मन रूपी रथ हृदय रूपी सिंहासन
Our
क्या
heart
बताया
is like
मन
a
हमारी क्या है
throne. Our
मन
mind
रथेन
is like a
मन हमारी
chariot.
क्या है रथ है चलिए
It is like a chariot.
और हमारी हृदय
And
क्या
our
है
heart
सिंहासन
is like a throne.
और उस सिंहासन में यदि
And on that throne,
मैला रहे
if that's dirty, Lord will not sit
उस
on it.
सिंहासन पे क्या करना पड़ेगा
So what do we have to do with that throne? We have to clean
बोले
it.
कैसे साफ करोगे
And how do we
एक
clean it?
कथा श्रवण के
Only by listening to Hari-katha. It
भगवान
can be
साथ
cleaned.
बैठेंगे
Lord will come, He will clean Himself and He will sit Himself.
महो मन मंदिर मेरे मंदिर हृदय भी मंदिर एक हृदय क्या है
This heart is like a temple.
मंदिर में कौन रहता है
Who lives in the temple?
भगवान
Lord lives in the temple.
और इस हृदय भी मंदिर को हम क्या करें
And what should we do? We should clean. We should keep this clean. Keep the
और
temple
समाज में
clean.
एक ही तरीका तरीके
There's only one way. We should listen to
भगवान कहते
Hari-katha.
हैं तुम मुझे क्या दोगे
Lord is saying, what will you give me?
क्या दोगे बताओ
What can you give me?
क्या दो दोनों कान दो बस
Give your 2 ears.
कान दो कान
Give your ears. She said we can give love, but Gurudev is saying, give your ears. What does this mean? Listen properly. I am not saying, Guru Parampara people are saying, just give your ears.
मेरी कथा को
Meaning, just listen to my pastimes.
देखो गोविंद जब बंसी बजाते
When Govinda used to play flute in Vrindavan,
कृष्ण मुकुंद निर्गत वेणु गीतम चलो सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद
Gurdev Goswami Pad is saying, Maharaj
गोविंद
Parikshit,
जब
when Govinda,
वेणु बजाते हैं
when he
बंसी
plays
बजाते हैं,
flute,
ओहो उसे बंसी ध्वनि सुनने के लिए वृंदावन के जितने गाय
and listen to that flute, all the cows of Vrindavan, their ears, they stand.
खाना बंद कर दे घास खाना
They stop eating the grass.
घास खाती हैं।
They don't eat the grass.
दो चार घास ले लिया
They
मुंह में
took,
है, वो अंदर नहीं जाते
They
बाहर
just-
कुछ रहा अंदर कुछ रहा
so they just keep chewing the grass that was over the mouth. So from the direction where the sound of flute is coming, they just keep looking towards there. And they all have curiosity to take darshan of Krishna. So this is the importance of ears. Vrindavana.
गोविंद में वेणुन्मुक्त मयूर नित्यं सादृशन्न परतान्न समस्त सत्तम सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद कहते हैं, महाराज
Sukadeva Goswami
परीक्षित,
Pad says, Hey Maharaj Parikshit, wow,
वृंदावन की
Vrindavan,
पशु पक्षी,
the flora and fauna of Vrindavan, the birds,
हिरण आदि की
animals,
बात नहीं क्या बात।
deer, what to say about them?
वृंदावन ऐसे सुरम्य, ऐसे
Vrindavan is
सुंदर,
so
दिव्य,
beautiful, this is so divine, this is such a divine place.
वृंदावन सुखो वितरणी कीर्ति, जब देवकी सुतो पदार्थ लक्ष्मी, जब वृंदावन में गोविंद
When Govind used to
उच्चारण करने के लिए जब जाते हैं, वृंदावन की धूल में,
When he
इसमें
used to go cow herding in Vrindavan, the dust of
गोविंद
Vrindavan,
के चरण चिन्ह पड़ा रहता है।
the
आज
lotus
भी
feet of the
दिखाई-
Lord, they get imprinted on the
आपको
ground.
दिखाई पड़ेगा।
You can go and see.
कौन-कौन वृंदावन गए?
How many of you have you been to
आपने
Vrindavan?
देखा वृंदावन?
Have you guys seen that?
गोविंद के चरण चिन्ह
Have you seen the lotus feet of Govinda?
कहाँ देखा आपने?
Where did you see?
क्या जी?
In Parikrama, there's a mountain,
चरण पहाड़ी।
the Charan Pahadi.
चरण पहाड़ी है ना, काम भवन में।
In Kambavan, there's Charan Pahadi. We all went there in Brajmandal Parikrama. So the Govind's lotus feet is imprinted on the stone. And on that stone, the stone melted.
आज तक भी है।
It's still there.
हाँ, आप धन्य।
You all are blessed.
हाँ।
You all are blessed that you had darshan of it.
छोटी बैठान, बड़ी बैठान, केवल भगवान की चरण चिन्ह नहीं,
It's not the lotus feet
गायों
of
की
the
चरण
Lord.
चिन्ह दिखाई।
There are also imprints of the cow's
सूरों की चरण
footprints.
चिन्ह।
You can see footprints of the camel.
मोर की भी चरण चिन्ह।
You can
हिरण की
see
चरण।
the footprints of deer. You can see the footprints of peacock, cows.
क्योंकि कृष्ण जब बंसी
Because
बजाया,
when Krishna played the
देखो,
flute,
ये पत्थर क्या हो गया?
all the stone they melted.
द्रवीभूत हो गया।
They
Completely
all
melted।
get absorbed. They melted.
और उस समय
And at that time,
चरण की छाप पड़ी।
the Lord's foot
हम इसलिए करें
it
शास्त्र
got
में
imprinted.
भागवत सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद कह रहे
In
हैं,
Bhagavatam,
हे
Srimad
महाराज
Sukadeva Goswami Pad is
परीक्षित,
saying, Hey Maharaj Parikshit,
गोविंद जब
with Govinda, when he used to go for cow herding,
और वृंदावन की धूल में गोविंद के चरण चिन्ह पड़ा रहता है।
and there
और
are
उस चरण चिन्ह को
Lord's
देख करके
footprints
ब्रह्मा आदि
imprinted on the
लोग
ground. All the Brahma, Shiva, they see the footprints on the ground and they sing glories of the Lord. It's so beautiful imprints. How do you know if it's the imprintation of the Lord's foot?
ऐसे बना दिए
They don't know.
नहीं
No,
उसमें
it's
देखो
like
ध्वज वज्र अंकुश
it has
छाप है इसमें।
it has different symbols like Sudarshan Chakra.
हैं?
There are
ऐसे
different
नहीं बना दिए।
symbols. It's not
इसमें
normal.
काम नहीं है, बनाते रहेंगे।
No one has job to just keep doing it again and again, but
नास्तिक लोग तो कहेंगे
atheist people can say whatever they
जिसमें
want.
विश्वास नहीं है,
Those who don't believe,
atheist,
they are completely
वो तो कुछ
atheist.
भी बोलते रहे।
They just say anything to satisfy their own ego.
उसके जिया में कहाँ तक
They don't understand.
है, क्या है वही तो कुछ बोलते। किंतु आप लोगों ने तो देखा ना,
But you guys have seen it.
कितने सुंदर छोटी
It's
बैठान,
very
बड़ी
beautiful.
बैठान, है? चरण पहाड़ी
Charan Pahadi, Shoti Badi Batan, they all have the imprints of the Lord's lotus feet.
गायों की चरण की
The feet of the cows and animals.
बंसी की छाप भी आपको दिखाई पड़ेगी।
You can also see the imprintation of the
देखो,
flute.
कितने सुंदर। स्वयं भगवान ने
Everything is in
सनातन
Raj.
गोस्वामी पाद के भी, है,
Lord
अपने
himself,
चरण चिन्ह दे दिया।
he gave his footprints to Sanatan Goswami. In Radha Damodar, it's there or not.
जिसकी कहा जाता है
It's known as
विराज से
It's known as Giriraj Shila. Lord himself, he gave him to Sanatan Goswami Pad. So there are footprints of the cow, like imprintation of flute.
कितने सुंदर।
So beautiful, Braj is so beautiful.
कितने लोग तो जाते परिक्रमा करते हैं, राधा दामोदर नदी के 4 बार परिक्रमा करने से
So when you do 4 parikramas of Radha Damodar,
परिक्रमा,
you get the fruits of Govardhan Parikrama.
बोलो गिरिराज महाराज
Raj ki jai.
बीच बीच में जय दिया करो।
Please say Jai in the middle. When you say Jai, what happens?
हाँ? अरे नींद उड़ जाएगी।
You will get awake. You all are almost
और ब्रह्मा
sleeping.
जी के 4 लड़कियां आती हैं,
And the 4 daughters of King of Hell, they are coming
देखो
to
जब
all the
महाराज
place
जी
where
के
Hari-katha is
4
happening.
लड़कियां
4 daughters, they come, so you will feel tired, you will
एक बार
fall to
भगवान
sleep.
कृष्ण ने ऐलान कर दिया,
So
जहाँ
Krishna
पर
announced
सभी लोग जो भागवत
that
कथा सुनेंगे
whoever
वो
will
मेरे
listen to
सामने आ
Bhagavad
जाएंगे,
Katha, they will come to my world.
सभी लोगों ने भागवत कथा सुनी फिर
And all the people
और
started to
सभी
say Bhagavad Katha,
श्रोता बैठ
and
गए
all the listeners were
और सारे
sitting,
वैकुंठ की तरफ से।
and they all started to get
जब
delivered from
महाराज
this
ने देखा उनके
material
पास
world. So
कोई
the
नहीं
king
है,
of
लोग
hell
पाप
saw
करते हैं कि नहीं करते।
no one was coming here. Even the
जब लोग ने
biggest and
कोई नहीं
biggest of
आया, जब
sinners, they are
महाराज
getting
देखे तो क्या
delivered from the world.
सब लॉकडाउन हो गया भाई,
So
ये लॉकडाउन अभी
it
नहीं
was a
हुआ।
lockdown in hell. No one was coming to hell. Hell was empty. I'm just making jokes.
कोई नहीं आया,
So no one is coming. You saw the lockdown in coronavirus, right? The factories were closed, everything was closed. So the factory of hell was closed. No one was in the hell. So you have to pay for your workers. So the owner of the factory, they got so disturbed. The king of hell, he was so disturbed. He was like, what to do now? Vishnu declared, whoever will listen to Bhagavad Katha, they all will go to Vaikuntha. So no one will go to hell. No one will go to Yamlok. All are getting delivered from the material world. No one is coming to hell. So king of hell started to think what to do. So the 4 daughters of Yamaraja, the king of hell, they came. 4 daughters. One woman is enough. One woman is enough, and 4 women is like more powerful. How much money do you spend on your daughter's wedding? How many daughters king of hell has? 4. How many daughters do you have? None. You said 1. Someone is saying none. So Gurudev is saying adopt someone. They're saying my sons will get married and bring some daughters. So anyways, so the daughters, they came, they say, I will let your factory run, factory of hell. And he said, wherever Bhagavad Katha will happen, we all 4 sisters, we will go there. And it's true, so whenever Katha is happening, these 4 things, the 4 daughters, they come. And everyone starts to feel sleepy. But see, if you say loudly, Vrindavan Bihari Lal Jai, Shri Radhe, all these 4 daughters will run away. You all won't feel sleepy. So now you are all awake. So in the middle, keep saying Jai. If you sleep, I'll say Jai, you'll say Hey. So it will not work. I say Jai, and you say Hey. And then the daughters of hell, they come. That's why we say Jai. Everyone should say Jai. This is the only thing that's beneficial in Kali Yuga. Are you feeling sleepy? Say Jai and you will stop feeling sleepy. All those 4 sisters, they will run away. Where will they go? They will go to the people who are not chanting holy names. So let's listen to Hari-katha and move forward. The stories of the Lord is so beautiful. We should listen to Hari-katha over and over again. Should remember Hari-katha over and over again. I will just speak a little bit today. You all have listened to Bhagavatam a lot of times here. You all know. But still, as for rules and regulations, I will glorify Srimad Bhagavatam in very, very concise words in short time. So, in North country, there was a place, and there was a river, Tungabhadra. There was a beautiful city near Tungabhadra river, and in that city there were a lot of type of people living there, and from businessmen to Brahman to people from worship, there were all types of people living in that place. And in that place there was an Atmadev named Brahman there, and his wife was very beautiful. and she was very short-tempered, and she used to fight. Jhagda, it's like short-tempered. She was very beautiful, but she was like to fight so much. And when his husband at home, she behaves nicely. When his husband is not at home, she used to fight with her neighbors. Kalapriya. The person who likes to fight. Kalapriya. It's the nature of a few people. They only like to fight. Like to argue with other people. This is the material world. The tamasic people. Without reason, they want to fight. So exactly like that. The wife of Atmadev, Brahman, Dhunduli was the name of that wife. Dhunduli is also a very beautiful name. She's also like creating a mess. She's just fighting. She was very short-tempered. And the Brahman was very miser. He was very miser. He didn't like to spend money. He didn't even used to eat himself. He used to save all of his money. He had loads of money. But he didn't donate. He didn't serve anyone. Some people are like this. Gurudev used to say, there was a miser person, and he said, you will die and you will become a snake. Why? Because you're not making any donations, you're not serving. You have lots of money, but at least make some donations. What will you do with so much money? One day what happened? On Tuesday, who do we worship on Tuesday? We worship Hanumanji on Tuesday. So we went to Hanuman temple, and there was like 50 pesos, like half of a rupee. He took that to the temple. He said, I will show this coin to everyone and I will make this donation. Everyone said, I don't make any donation. It was a very hot day. He put the coins in his hand and he saw Aarti, what's going on. And when the Pujari came, he was showing Aarti to everyone. Someone was putting 1 rupee, 25 paisa, 25 cents, 50 cents, everyone was putting some money. And he said, no, I will pay it at last. So Pujari went near him and he opened the hand and there was water in his hand. Where did the water came? It was his sweat. And he was and he was like, why are you, and he was saying, Lakshmi Devi, money, my coin, why are you crying? He was consoling his money. And he put the coin back in his pocket. He thought the coin was crying. This is not the miser person. So that Brahman was like that. He didn't have any child. And his age passed by. And when he had a desire that I have so much money, who will use this money after my death? A thief will take it, government will take it. What to do? Krishna started to think that if I had a child, then it's good. So he started to do worshipping, but his young age was passed by. He started to make a few donations, but it didn't make, but he wasn't able to get a child. So he was so sad. He was sitting in a garden and he was crying. And with the desire of the Lord, the Sant Mahatma came in front of him. And Atmadev Brahman started to hold the lotus feet of that pure devotee of the Lord, and he started to cry. And Sant Mahatma said, why are you crying? And he said, please bless me. I have loads of money, loads and loads of money, but I don't have a child. So what will happen to my wealth? Please bless me. Please bless me with a child. Sant Mahatma said, all these things these things, they're coming with depending on your karmas. Your children, money, wealth, everything is coming on the depending on your own karmas. In scriptures it explained everything depends on your karma. Everything comes and goes depending on your karma. So when your punyas get destroyed, you come back to this material world. So give this up. Just chant the names of the Lord. What is the topmost? The bhajan of the God. But nobody listens. Because no, you are the pure devotee of the Lord. Just bless me. I just want a child. He started to cry. And Santa Mahatma said, he said, I'm seeing you. If not in this life, you will not give any child for 7 lives. And that Brahman, he got so sad, started to weep that he won't get a child for 7 lives. And he said, for 7 lives I won't get any child? He said, no. So seeing him crying, Santa Mahatma, the heart of a pure devotee of the Lord is very soft. He melted. He said, let's listen one thing. She said, I'm pregnant. Just give me some money. When I give birth to my child, I'll give you money overnight. Just keep a cloth tied to your stomach and tell everyone that you're pregnant. So the sister said. Dhunduli said, okay. She's a beautiful advice there. And what happened to that fruit? She gave that fruit to the cow. And when the time came, that cow gave birth to a child. A very beautiful child came out from that cow. A human took birth from a cow's womb. His ears were like a cow. He had big ears like a cow, but he was looking like a human. So Dhunduli, she took the child from his sister and she declared that I gave birth to this child. The Lord gives, when He gives everything. He said, see, the Brahman, he got a child in this old age. Gave birth to a very beautiful child. And his cow gave birth to a human. But Atmadev Brahman didn't know this. This thing was only known by the sister Dhunduli and sister of Dhunduli. So Atmadev Brahman, Gokarna, the child was came out from the cow, and the Dhunduli son, he said Dundukari. So it's matched with the name of the mother. So Dundukari and Gokarna, they both grew up together. And Atmadev Brahman, he used to feed both of them. But they both have different nature. So with the fruits of the pure devotee of the Lord, Santa Mahatma, Gokarna, he's very beautiful. He has a sadhu's behavior. He has a very beautiful behavior. And he used to study Vedas. He was so grateful. And he was helping everyone. He has all types of good qualities. There are 6 qualities of Brahman. And Dundukari is completely opposite. He's like a thief. He's taking alcohol. So when he was young, 5-year-old, he started to eat very bad things like meat.
स्कूल में छोटे बच्चों के भी
In his school,
चाकू चला देते हैं,
he used to kill
चोरी करते
small
हैं,
child. He was so bad.
समाज देखो कितना।
See the nature of the two different beings here.
ऐसे करते करते 2-4 साल और भी गए।
2 to 4 years passed by,
धुंधुकारी अपने पिताजी को,
and
पिताजी
Dundukari said, "Father, give me money.
ऐसा नहीं दिया तो पिटाई करूंगा।
If you don't give me money, I will kick your ass. I will beat you."
आत्मदेव ब्राह्मण बहुत दुखी थे। बेटा नहीं था,
Atman Brahman was so sad. Oh, if I don't have a child, it would have been
बेटा
so.
दिन रात
It would have been so better if I didn't have a child.
रात 12 बजे
He's
3
always
बजे रात,
beating me.
12 बजे आधी रात में कहां से घूम करके आता
He comes
शराब पी कर
late night and
हैं? घर में हल्ला मचाते
he
रहते।
comes at late night and he beats me.
अपने माँ
This child is
अपने
very
पिता की
bad.
भी पिटाई करना चाहिए।
He's also beating his mother. He's also
बड़ी
beating
शराब
me.
ऐसी गंदी चीज है।
Alcohol is
जिसका
very
आदत
bad
पड़
thing.
जाता है, उसके
If someone is
जीवन
addicted to
नष्ट होता है,
alcohol,
परिवार भी
his wealth, his family, everything will get destroyed.
शराब पी कर।
We should not take alcohol.
उसी प्रकार
Exactly
धुंधुकारी
like that, Dundukari.
घर में हर रोज हल्ला मचाते हैं।
Dundukari used to make mess in the house all day.
आत्मदेव ब्राह्मण बहुत दुखी थे, क्या करें?
So Atmadev Brahman was so upset.
अपने बेटा गोकर्ण के कारण में बेटा
He said to
तू
Gokarna,
बेटा
"You study
मुझे
scriptures.
बताओ क्या करूं?"
Tell me what's the solution to this
देखो,
problem."
गोकर्ण ने
So
अपने
Gokarna,
पिता के कितने सुंदर
he
उपदेश
said,
दिए। हे पिता,
he gave a good
इस
advice to his
संसार की
father.
आसक्ति छोड़ करके आप
He said, "You should be detached from this material world. Go to Tirth, a holy place.
ये जो संसार की आसक्ति छोड़ दीजिए पिताजी,
Leave,
आप तीर्थ
be
में
detached
जाइए।
from this world and go to Tirth, go to Mathura, go to Vrindavan, go to Dham,
कावेरी गंगा जमुना नादिनी
Kaveri, Ganga, Yamuna, go to beautiful
तीर्थ
rivers
स्थान
and
जाइए, संत महात्मा
go there and sit with the pure devotees of the Lord and listen to Bhagavat-saptaha.
असार खोल संसार दुख रूपी विमोह को, ये संसार में कोई सार है?
Is anyone happy in this material world?
श्रीमद् भागवत का है।
In Srimad Bhagavatam it is explained.
आप जितने भी अपनी खून को पसीना करके निकाल दो, कोई
So
सुखी हो?
no matter you give so much effort to invest your energy, emotional energy on everyone,
अपने जीवन की
do you
जरूरत
ask everyone here that you can realize your life?
सारी खून को दे दीजिए,
You give your
सारी
full
कोई
blood,
पसीना
you
निकाल
make your
दीजिए,
efforts,
एक
all your
अच्छा
blood and sweat, no one will be happy from you.
जब तक आपके पास धन है,
You
सभी
can invest
कहेंगे,
everything
आप
you
कैसे
have.
हो, कैसे हो?
Till you
हाँ,
have
वो
money,
आज
everyone will ask, "How are you? How are you?"
धन समाप्त हो जाए,
But when you have
लेकिन
no
क्या
money,
कहेंगे?
these same people, they will ignore you and they will say, "Who are you?" This is the nature of this material world.
बाप
So they're
बड़ा ना,
saying,
बाप बड़ा ना,
like, father is not big, no one is big. The biggest thing is money. This is a proverb in Hindi. बाप बड़ा ना भैया, सबसे बड़ा रुपया.
हैप्पी सैनिटेट्स, बस। विदेश में बड़े हैप्पी सैनिटेट्स। हाँ,
So in,
हैं? देखो कैसे? आइए
so see,
महाराज।
this material world is so weird.
आइए कथा में। आइए, कथा में। देखो
See, this material
इसी
world
प्रकार गोकर्ण
is so weird.
आत्मदेव अपने पिता
So
आपसे
Gokarna,
बहुत सदुपदेश दिया। हैं? देखो इस संसार में अच्छी उपदेश देने वाले लोग कम हैं। और उपदेश दो तो लेने वाले भी बहुत कम हैं।
so if I give a good advice to someone, nobody listens.
सच
No.
बोलो तो मारे,
If I speak the truth, people hit with sticks.
सच बोलो तो मारे।
It's like if you speak truth, people will hit you with a stick. And if people lie, then you feel joy.
कलयुग में पंडित कौन है?
Who is Pandit in Kali Yuga?
गाल बजावा पंडित कहा।
Kal Bajava Pandit Kahava, like someone who is giving you slaps is a
जोर
Pandit.
जोर से जो चिल्ला चिल्ला
Like
के
who is
जो
shouting,
बोलते रहते हैं,
who are
लोग कहते हैं, ये
shouting,
ठीक बोल।
you're shouting with confidence. People say this person is speaking the truth.
आप धीरे बोले,
If you speak slowly, then people will
सुनने वाला कोई नहीं।
people won't listen to you.
जितने जोर जोर से चिल्ला चिल्ला के बोले, लोग कहेंगे ये
If you say loudly and with confidence, people will think, "Oh, this person is saying right." This is Kali Yuga.
इधर देखो, हम इसलिए कह रहे हैं,
That's why I'm saying
गोकर्ण अपने पिता
Gokarna
अपने ब्राह्मण कहने लगे,
to his
पिताजी
father, he said,
असार कोई संसार में कोई सार वस्तु नहीं।
There's no good in this material
दुखों में भी
world.
वो दुख दुख ही है।
There's complete sadness in this
संसार में
world.
सुख है,
Is there happiness in this material
किसने
world?
सुख पर अगर दरिद्र कहे धनी
So
सुखी, क्या बोला?
daridra, a very poor person, he's a person who has money is happy. And the person who has money, they say person who has more money is happy. And the person who has the most money, they say the king is happy. And the king say king of king is happy. And king of things say Indra is happy. And Indra say Brahma Saki, Brahma is happy. And Brahma says no one is happy. Who is doing bhajan of Hari is happy. That's what Brahma is saying. The people who are chanting holy names, they are happy.
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम राम। देखो इसी प्रकार आपको एक ब्राह्मण,
So like this Atmane Brahman,
ऐसे सुंदर उपदेश की प्राप्त करके
he took the advice of his child Gokarna. He left his home. He went to Dham near pure devotees of the Lord, and he used to listen to hari-katha. And he started to do bhajan of Hari. And he started to remember about the Lord. This is the power of satsanga. Dundukari, he started to beat his mother. And he said, father has gone, where is the wealth and money of my father? And mother said, I don't know, you destroyed everything with alcohol. And he said, no, there must be more. And he started to beat his mother. And one day, Dunduli, she committed suicide. And Gokarna saw it's like so much sorrow in this world, so much bad behavior. And Gokarna also left the world and he went into the shelter of pure devotees of the Lord to perform spirituality. And Dundukari, he was alone in the house. He came home at like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock after drinking alcohol. And he also kept 5 prostitutes in his house. He kept 5 prostitutes in his house. So he started to keep murders. And how his house was like a hell. His house became like a hell. So Dundukari, he went to a king's palace and he started to steal gold jewelry. And he came back and he told 5 prostitutes that this I've got so beautiful things for you. And the 5 prostitutes said, this is the money of the king. So last night the king's men will come. He will take this money and they will kill all of us. They will put all of us in prison. So 5 prostitutes overnight, they tied the hands and legs of Dundukari with a rope. And at that time Dundukari was high on alcohol and his hands and legs were tied, and the 5 prostitutes started to beat him with a wooden stick. So they took a burning wood, a stick of wood was burning, and he put on his face and he burned the face of him. And at the end Dundukari, he died with that, from that. And those 5 prostitutes, he took the dead body of Dundukari. There was a well near the house, and they put his dead body in his well, and after that they put a big stone on that well. And overnight these 5 prostitutes, they took that money. No one knew where they went. No one knows what happened. Exactly like this, Dundukari became a ghost. He became a ghost. So he used to cause trouble to other people of the village. He was a ghost, right? So he's troubling other people. At the night, he used to stand in front of people like a fire and he's making ha 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 sound. And people get scared. So exactly like that in the village, people get scared over and over again. Everyone left that village. The village got empty. Nobody knows what's going on. So here Gokarna was in the Tirth, and Gokarna came back to the village after doing parikramas, and he saw no one is at the house. It was night time. There was a normal bed, and he slept on that bed, and someone started to lift up his bed and used to shake his bed, and some crying and some making sound. Gokarna started to think, what's going on? What happened here? Why are the ghosts coming here? Ghosts and demons coming here. Second day, he asked the nearby village people. He said, your brother, he's a ghost now and he's causing trouble to everyone. So Gokarna, to assist his brother, he started to offer ancestral rituals to all the holy rivers, all the holy places. He went to all the holy places and he made ancestral offerings. He made offerings to the name of his brother, but nothing happened. Because for big sinners like this, nothing can happen with the ancestral offerings, ritualistic offerings. Gokarna said, he started to pray to God of sun god, and Suryadev. He said, your brother Dundukari was the biggest sinner. He didn't make any donation. You cannot assist him with ancestral offerings. So make him listen to Bhagavat-saptaha, the stories of the nectar of Srimad Bhagavatam. 7 days, make him listen to Bhagavat-saptaha. So with the rituals, Gokarna, he invited the people of all the village and he organized Srimad Bhagavatam. And he made his brother come here. He invited his brother to that katha, and he put 7 knots in bamboo, and day by day the knots started to come off. So when the 7 days ended, all the knots were off from the bamboo stick. So Dundukari, he did pranams to his brother. He got a form of a devta. He came in front, and a vehicle from Vaikuntha came. A transcendental aeroplane came to take him, and he went to Vaikuntha. Everyone is seeing this, everyone witnessing this. This is the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam. So why do we listen to this? All our sins, they get destroyed, and at the end we all go to Bhagavatam. All the listeners, they said, we listened to the Bhagavat-saptaha, but only your brother, he went to Vaikuntha. The God sent vehicle for him. Why didn't they come for us? Because everybody listens. Maya Devi gave us 2 years, not 1. And how many olds? 2. So everything is going through 1 year and coming out from the other side. And when people go from here, they forget everything. They give some donation. So what donation are they giving? Whatever I'm listening, I'm giving it back to you. I'm not taking anything with me, and I'm not implementing any of your instructions. You should listen properly. You should listen with consciousness. So in Mathura we live. In the bus it's written. It's written like if you are not conscious, then bad thing will happen. Savdhanata Durghatana ghati. Like a disaster will happen if you don't listen
नहीं
properly.
तो इस कान से सुनेंगे तो उस कान से
So you
सुनेंगे।
listen from one ear and everything will come out from the other ear.
गोकर्ण ने कहा
So Gokarna said,
देखो श्रवण तो नहीं को फल केवल सुनने से फल नहीं है मनन तो फल
so you don't have to only
श्रवण के साथ
listen,
ही
you have
साथ
to
क्या करना
listen
चाहिए स्मरण करना चाहिए
and you have to
आज
remember
का
it.
पाठ
You have to
करके
imprint it in your heart.
काल आपको
So whatever
बोलना
you're
पड़ेगा
listening
हमारी
today,
कथा से।
you have to listen it. You have to
श्रोता बनना
remember
पड़ेगा
it.
आपको। क्या बनना पड़ेगा
So you should be able to speak
श्रोता
whatever I
श्रोता
say.
नहीं
Let's
और
sota,
श्रोता
be
नहीं
shrota.
क्या
So
होता है
listen, don't sleep.
श्रोता जानते हैं
What is the meaning of shrota?
वो सुपारी काटने वाले हैं ना
Like people,
कथा सुनने के लिए नहीं आते पीछे बिल्कुल
they
बैठ
don't
सीधे
come,
जगमोहन ऐसे ले
they just chant holy
और
names, they sit
अपना
at the
सुनता
back.
तो बहुत सुनना तो बहुत दूर की बात दूसरे की भी
They don't listen, they don't even let other people listen. They're talking, always talking when
हाँ,
Hari-katha is going
काके
on.
तो प्रसाद तो बहुत अच्छा बना है
And then they say,
लेकिन
yesterday's
उसमें
prasad was so
नमक
nice,
ज्यादा था
but there was a
वही
bit,
बात बात करनी
slight bit of
अरे
salt
हरी
too
कथा
much.
सुनो
There was so chili in the song, in the food. So listen to
घर
Hari-katha.
संसार की बात शुरू कर दी
They
जब
start
हमारा
up
तो हाथ
chanting
में
about
है एक नाम नहीं
materialistic things. They have
ना
japmala in their
सुन ना
hands.
सुनती है ना
They don't listen and don't let them
और
other
दूसरी
people
क्या है
listen.
श्रोता
And the
आते हैं
second is
और
sota.
सो
They
जाते
come and they
हैं
sleep.
बोले महाराज
They say,
बढ़िया कथा
Maharaj,
सीखा
very
क्या
beautiful
बोला
Harikatha you
अरे
said.
महाराज आपने
Maharaj,
कथा प्रारंभ करने शुरू किया
you
और
started
मेरा
to speak Harikatha and I slept.
घर में मैं जब घर
When
में
I
जब
am at
जाती हूँ
home,
हर रोज
every
तो
time
क्या टेबलेट लेते हैं
we take antidepressant, we take a sleeping tablet, Alfrex tablet to get sleeping tablets. We don't
किंतु
sleep.
यहाँ पर
But
भागवत
I
कथा
came
ना
here
पढ़ोगे ना
in
भाई देखो
Bhagavat,
आपको कैसा अपने आप
I got sleep automatically.
कथा में बैठ जाना देखो कितने
So
देखो
sit in Katha,
अपने आप क्या
you
होगी
won't need a sleeping tablet.
और जब कथा वाचा समाप्त कर देंगे ना
And when
जय
Katha was to
जय
sleep,
श्री राधे
and you say Jai Jai Shri Radhe and all of you will wake up.
महाराज गजब की कथा थी
You say, very beautiful Harikatha Maharaj. I didn't need a sleeping tablet today.
बोले सागर महाराज की जय जय सन्यासी महाराज की जय अभी महाराज जी आए हैं फिर महाराज जी आए हैं लोग भी थोड़ा सा सावधान मैं भी लेना चाहता हूँ समय भी हो गया आज
I won't take a lot of time when the Maharajis are here. I want to give them an opportunity to speak.
पहली दिन है
So today is the first day.
यात्रा भी समय भी
We did Kalashatra and time is almost up.
हम भागवत कथा प्रारंभ
So by tomorrow we'll start Bhagavat Katha. I will try my best to complete everything in essence in limited time. And sometimes we'll give sweets in the middle. So otherwise people will go away. So what I'm trying to say here is Gokarna, he started Bhagavat Katha again, and after listening to that, everyone, they all went to Vaikunt. All went to Vaikunt. So everyone should listen to Katha with full consciousness. So this is the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam. So you should listen and you should remember. Jai Gurudev. Let's do a short kirtan and then Maharajis will speak a few things, a few words. One Bihari Lal ki Jai.